Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington here, and yesterday I got a couple things in the mail. I did film an unboxing video. However, I'm not gonna post it mainly due to at the same time, I had my vehicle towed home last night, and it arrived in the middle of the video. So yeah, but I do have them all kind of out. There's nothing damaged or anything. So, this is the first thing. This is cool. It is so cool. I got two guitars in the mail from the same seller. He's a great guy. He was so helpful. And he had these for sale together. And I hit him up and I was like, dude, I'd totally be interested in posting these on the channel. Would you take this much for him? And he's like, yes, immediately. He's like, yes, as long as you send me the videos, I'd love to see them on a channel. So that was so cool. This is like a PRS clone. You know, I'm actually not a big PRS fan, but I really like this guitar. It's heavy, and it plays really good. It's actually a silver tone. You can't tell because obviously it's all covered up. Even the neck is covered up, and when I unboxed it, I actually thought, I was like, ooh, that's not going to be fun to play, but it's actually very comfortable. It's a lot like a satin neck. When you get sweaty and stuff, your hands don't get stuck. It's really cool. Kind of hard to see, but the fretboard I think is really pretty. See if I can kind of get in the light here. It's got a really nice grain to it, and these pickups they're average, you know, affordable pickups. They sound really good, and it was a novelty thing. So yeah. So this is guitar number one. There. And this is guitar number two. They both came in the same box. This is an off-brand that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Anthem. Kind of like a warehouse brand guitar. And it's pretty decent too. It's a carved top, which in the pictures I actually couldn't tell. So I was like, ooh, I like that. It's, you know, it's like an arch carve. This is a string through body. That's a tailpiece. You know, both bolt-on necks. This one's a little less decorated, but I'm okay with that because the way it was done looks really cool. This is actually what I would call the South Park guitar because it's got tons of South Park stuff. And on the 12th fret, it's got one of the members of South Park. I don't watch South Park. I've seen the movie, and it was really funny, and I've played the game, one of the games, and I really liked it. It's just not my thing. Interesting pickup. So this pickup actually does not work, which I'm totally okay with. All the screws were actually taken out. It's just there for show. This is the pickup that works, and it is a GHF double lip stick pickup, kind of like what you'd see in a Telecaster, but as a humbucker. And it does have a little switch right here. But what this switch does, I've discovered, is it basically taps it, makes it a humbucker and a single coil. So that's really cool. Yeah, and you can't really tell. This guitar actually has a really nice binding on it too. The other one does, but it's covered up. But that's okay. But yeah, so these guitars are really cool. And I'm gonna do, you know, like a fun little playthrough of them. So we'll start off with the Nat Geo guitar first. And I'm just running straight through the PV Classic 50. No pedals or anything with this one. Or that one. Mainly because all of my chords broke except for one. I have two in the mail. But anyway. So we're on the clean channel. And the one thing with this guitar is the pickup selector switch is broken. But that's okay. That's an easy fix. So we're on the neck pickup right now. Really cool sounding. Middle position. One thing I will say, and this isn't a stab at this guitar, it's guitars like this in general, where it only has one volume and one tone, but a three-way switch, it's pretty much impossible to kind of mix the pickups and blend them together at that point. You just kind of have to do what you have to do. It, like I said, it's not a knock on the guitar. It's just a poor design choice, in my opinion, because I've seen other guitars like it. British pickup. So it sounds really cool in the cleans. Add distortion. British pickup, by the way. Middle position. And then neck pickup. See what I'm saying? You can barely distinct. The only difference is it has a little bit more treble. Anyway, and it doesn't stay in tune very well. Neither of them do. It's okay. The tuners it has, they're very affordable tuners because these are not expensive guitars. This one in decent, like in mint shape, obviously not refinished like this. I think I looked it up, used was like 200 max. I think it was closer to like 175 used. It's really cool, and I did not pay that for either of them. I got them both together for a very good price. Mainly because I got these as I'm actually constructing a studio pretty soon, hopefully. I'll be in a different room, in an enclosed room. I have a new computer coming, and maybe someday when I can afford it, a new camera, and I don't have to use my phone camera, so I can actually learn how to edit and do all these. But anyway, so that was the Nat Geo guitar. The one other criticism I have of the guitar is for playing, the body, right here, they've got like this gold tape as the binding, because it does actually have binding on it if you look up what they look like normally. Is a little uncomfortable and kind of hard to play with, but that's just for playing it. If it's just, standing around, it's not going to do anything. So next, we've got the South Park guitar. So this one is very interesting, I think. I like them both a lot. I am not dissatisfied at all with my purchase. Oh, and the other thing is, the Nat Geo guitar has a recessed input jack, like my Fernandez, just on the side. But I think that's really cool. Nice little touch. This kind of, it's also, I guess, like in the same vein of like a PRS style, but it kind of reminds me of like some of the newer Chevelles that are double cut. but I really like the look of this guitar. Let's see how. And when this one came in the mail, I mean, they both came in the mail last night, but this one needed a lot of work. A lot more of that one. So, clean channel. And then, like I said, this has that weird pickup selector. So, we're going to start off on single coil mode. And you cannot go in between them. It's on or off, or it's single or humbucker. So, we'll start on single coil mode. Actually going to add some reverb. Let's go to humbucker mode. Anyway, really cool. So let's go back to single coil mode. And we'll go to gain. It also kind of drops the volume down too. And then humbucker. So anyway, these guitars are super duper cool. I like them a lot. Definitely different. I mainly bought them as wall hangers, but they're also probably going to be used for a lot of things too, with recording and maybe jamming with some friends. I mean, how cool is it just to show up at your buddy's jam and just be like, oh yeah, these are the guitars I've got to play on today. And I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, I paid $125 for both of these shipped to my house, and I could not be happier with that purchase. These things are amazing. I love them. They are beautiful looking. They play pretty darn good. They sound really unique and different, and they're just great. So, definitely am a big fan of this. Oh, one more thing. So, if these guitars are going to be main staples of mine, or at least in use with mine, they're missing one thing. Every guitar I own that I use has a Death Wish sticker. It's just how it is. And I know that these guitars are not going to be sold. That one's there. I don't know. This one. And the reason why I do this, put that one right there. And that one goes right there. Is because it's something different to go on something different. And I know it's a little off kilter, and if you have ADHD and it's bugging you, I'm sorry. It bugs me, and I messed up. I'm not going to take it off because it's stuck there now. But, very happy with these two cool guitars. Anyway, Jack Punkington signing out. This has been a longer video than I meant it to be. Peace, guys.